Welcome to Chiller Theater. Starring Ned the Dead, Dr. Moreau, featuring Fury of the Wolfman. Ladies and gentlemen, Ned the Dead.
Hey everybody, it's the old Chiller Theater. Welcome back. We love you or what? I am the horrible Ned the Dead, and our show is the Fury of the Wolfman. That's right, everyone. It's actual horror. It's wolves and men combined into one horrible creature called the Wolfman. Hairy yet friendly and not a bad guy to have around. As always, my friend Doc Moreau tells us all about the movies. You know you love it. It's Doc Moreau's movie lore. Let's go. Roll it, Doc, or what?
Pain in Spain stays mainly in the frame. Movie frame, that is. Especially if the movie is La Furia del Hombre Lobo, a.k.a. The Fury of the Wolfman. Wait a minute now. Even if you don't go for foreign films badly dubbed into English, check this out. According to the movie star Paul Naschy, and this guy made just a bunch of Spanish werewolf movies, the director of this one, Jose Zabalza. I love saying that. Zabalza. Zabalza was drunk on the set a lot. So drunk, he had to pad out the movie with clips from another Wolfman movie. Also, this version is sorely lacking some nude scenes. You can find them in a version called Werewolf Never Sleeps, only released to home video back in the 80s in Sweden. Tell eBay Ned the Dead sent you. Oh, so here's the deal. All you folks who've been known to partake of a tasty, refreshing beverage whenever Ned spanks his plank, and you know who you are, feel free to do the same whenever the Wolfman suddenly changes his clothes and his demeanor. See, that's a scene cut in from another movie. And you might also imbibe when the moment seems right for some naked naughtiness, or even borderline bestiality. Do that, and we'll all get through this together. Also, for a change, there's a female mad scientist. And if you think there's something horribly wrong with her science...
This can't be scientific! This can't be scientific!
Well, you ain't the only one. Oh yeah, plus there's Spanish actress Veronica Lugin as Karen the Eye Candy. As Vincent Price would say, isn't she pretty? Hey, you've been lured. Ned?
It's Doc Moreau's movie lore. Doc, he's big, he's beautiful, he knows the movies like no other. He's a very unusual man. Stick with us tonight, everyone. We're going to have a great time. It's Fury of the Wolfman on Chiller Theater. Roll it, Lester, or what?
When the heliotrope starts growing among rough rocks, and the full moon shines at night, in a certain area of the earth, a man turns into a wolf.
Walter.
Well, I don't suppose that's heliotrope growing on her robe.
What, weren't you listening? It grows among rough rocks.
So she had a bad boob job. I don't know.
Pentagram. Pentagram. Pentagram.
Actually, that's a pentagon.
Yeah, it's not actually quite the same thing, is it?
Just keeping it real here.
It's possible to create a human zebor by using waves of a determined frequency on the brain. Then it will be possible to vary the genotype of an individual to create a being in the laboratory.
She sounds just like a female mad scientist, doesn't she, Doc? Doc? Oh, I think he's in love. Who's the eye candy in the shag do?
What?
Shag do. She's got a shag hairdo.
Oh, right, shag do. You know, I was thinking that'd make a good celebrity couple. You know, like Bennifer and Tomcat and Brangelina. That could be Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
That's right, not quite enough bestiality in the celebrity news.
Your wife is having an affair with one of your pupils. The next time you're supposed to go to Kingstonville, pretend to leave and then watch your house. And then you'll be convinced of what I'm telling you is true.
It's like he's got one of those nasty Hallmark cards where you get a recorded message. I hate those things.
Guess you ain't the only one.
Commissioner? Yes? Here's the license plate. Fine.
But you could have just written the numbers down, idiot.
He's such a suck-up.
Ooh, look what I found.
Dickweed.
Hey, everybody, we're back at the old Chiller Theater. Come on in, Doc. Oh, Doc. Nice. Very nice, man. What's the man?
I wanted to share something of my holiday experience.
What was your holiday experience?
You recall I have a new cat, Vermin.
Yes?
And I wanted to experience Christmas through a cat's eyes.
I see. This is how sad it is. You've been waiting a long time to do that, haven't you? Would you stop with the licking? Yeah, it's when I saw you laying in the corner with one leg over your head, and it appeared you were cleansing.
Oh.
I know that was not good. Did you develop a taste for those cat-like nether regions? Did you? I know that is not good.
Oh, what a relief!
So what a relief! What a relief to cleanse oneself. That's how I feel after that shower when you've sat for 4 days, doing work around the house, and you finally take that shower. Much like the cat feels when they do the full cleanse. You know what I mean? How was the Christmas through the cat's eyes? Okay. Oh, it's a hairball. All right, everybody, let's go back and enjoy more television. Get out of here. Right there. Hey, everybody, we're back in the old Chiller Theater. So, Doc, what'd you get for Christmas, my friend? Did you get anything good?
Inga gave me something really nice. Now, this is my old astrometer.
He calls it an astrometer. I call it a horrible swirling ball o' fun. He calls it an astrometer. Can I hold this one now?
Yes.
Can I use it? You've never allowed me to touch one of these. Oh, I can see the, this is
pretty.
Very nice. Oh, yeah. No, don't get it too close to my head. I don't want to go back to when I was 22 years old.
Now look at it this way.
Oh, yeah. That's like a trip down the memory lane right there, if you know what I mean.
I was given...
I don't know what I mean. Go ahead.
A holiday version of the device.
All right, go ahead.
It's like half a globe, and there's a little Christmas tree in there.
How old are you?
And then the storm comes to Christmas Town.
What gender? What gender are you? Sorry, fine.
What?
Fine, all right, here we go. This, once again, grown men. When the first time Doc whipped one of these out, I thought, it's interesting that he has one of these, until I realized that you carry these around in your real life, don't you?
Don't you hate just taking that snow globe and having to shaking it up by hand?
Oh, I do. Yeah, it's so nice.
You don't have to do that anymore.
No, I tell you what, I'd like to have this just running in my pocket.
Yeah.
I think that would make for an interesting, that would be a "Are you glad to see me" moment. This bad boy just swirling in my pocket. Can you picture going to a local club and you just got that thing in there? Hey, how are you? And you got that thing running, like, you know what I mean? Sorry, I know that wrecks it for you, doesn't it? All right, take it back. Me, on the other hand, I got a lot of animal livers. I got delicious beaver liver that we prepared that was very, very... Oh, have you ever had beaver liver?
No.
Oh, it is so nice. No, if you cook it up, a little bit, you got to overcook the beaver liver a little, but really, really nice.
Can you make jerky?
Oh, yeah. Yes, you can.
Beaver jerky.
I'll tell you, I can make jerky, guarantee you.
For the sake of the love we had for each other, please do it.
Yes, I promise you. But you have to promise to act like a real man.
But you have to promise to act like a real man.
You've broken her spell, have you, Doc?
Evil chicks, the worst.
I don't have to listen behind any walls to know that you've been disappointed by this man, and that's why you're always so sad. Why don't you just admit it?
And that's what your plank slapping used to sound like.
Like cracking a bullwhip?
It sounded a lot like a bullwhip.
Well, less yapping and more slapping.
Ew, that's quite the love hickey.
Well, I'd characterize it more as an angry red rash.
A persistent angry red rash.
A persistent angry red fatal rash.
Brilliant diagnosis, Dr. Ned. Oh my goodness. First he's wet, then he's electrocuted. That's going to be just hell on his fur.
The sequel's going to have to be called Frizzies of the Wolfman.
Stop it.
You stop it.
I'm leaving for Duplin. I'll return tomorrow. In the meantime, you prepare your things. You may have to come with me.
Bring that pink little number. You know the one I like.
Doc, you sassy dog. I'm sure their relationship is strictly professional.
Now I would like to ask you for a moment of silence in memory of Professor Daninsky, our famous collaborator.
Basically, her work involves chemitrodes. Obviously, you don't know anything about this, so let me put it more simply.
You're a sub-IQ moron, and I'm gee-whiz crackerjack smart.
Hey, we're back at the old Chiller Theater. Here we are. What do you think there, Doc? I don't. It sounds like an afternoon at OCB, Old Country Buffet. That is I actually abbreviate it because I go there so often. It is it's what. Have you ever been to?
I think the Wolfman's a smoker.
Have you tried? Well,
he's a
exactly.
smoker.
Well, why not? You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have to preserve your health when you are a Wolfman. You know, it's probably all bad anyway. Oh man.
Oh, sorry. Got you going.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you brought that up, didn't you? Have you ever been to and really listened to the sounds that are from a buffet in Green Bay?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's
the tinkling of the silverware.
No,
the chatter.
No, I'm talking about the
the feeding frenzy.
Yeah, where you have to eat the top off before the bottom gets cold. You know what I'm saying? They've piled their plate so high that they have to gnarl the first 6 inches just to get down to the glory that's within. I've learned if you put the good stuff under, it ensures that you'll eat all. I put the healthy stuff on top, and then I have to eat through it to get to the bad stuff at the bottom. You know, the biscuits and gravy, or or the country chicken fried steak. You like that? Oh, with that white stuff, whatever that is. They call it gravy, but it's really just, it's like glory funk that covers the surface. It is nice stuff.
So you have like eating protocols.
Yes, oh yes, you gotta set it up nice. All right, everybody, we're gonna head on back because we love you, or what? Hey, everybody, we're back at the old Chiller Theater. Doc Tari, what do you say, my friend?
Well, they're talking about chemotrodes in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Very scientific stuff.
The chemotrode?
I'll tell you, yeah.
What exactly is a chemotrode?
I don't know. I don't think they know either. It's just a little...
Well, and the fact that you didn't
line
look
they
that
drop
up
in
is
there.
really amazing. Well, heliotrope and...
It reminds me of the midichlorians.
Oh,
Have you heard
yeah.
of those at all?
Yeah.
George Lucas came up with those in the Star Wars prequels to explain who has greater control of the Force.
I'm aware of the Skidimwam also, which I have actually here. Have you seen this one? It's actually starting to weep now, the Skidimwam. It's a weeping, I know. I'll tell you, when you have things on your body, there are certain things on the body that can weep, right?
Let me document
your
that.
eyes can weep. Certain areas that can open and close can weep. But when you have a few other areas that are weeping, that is never that good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's weeping and then there's seeping.
Well, I think that's that's kind of the way it
So
goes.
when it gets down
it
here.
starts weeping and then it seems stop dead. Would you please for 1 minute?
It's puddling.
All right.
It's puddling.
Hey, we want to say, friends, of course, we also appreciate your being here with us on Chiller Theater, finding us whenever we're on. You know, we're like the bird in your yard. Where's the cardinal? I don't know where. Oh, there he is. That's what Chiller Theater's like. You know, you never know quite what time we're going to be or, what's going to happen. That's kind of the fun. We actually add to the fun of Chiller Theater because it's not so much fun to watch. Yeah. So finding it becomes part of the experience.
And waiting for it.
Chiller Theater. So that's what we're here for.
We haven't been canceled. Just keep watching.
That's right.
We'll come around.
I don't think we're ever going to be canceled because we should have been a long time ago. But this is the show that just keeps on rolling, everybody. So keep looking. Just go through your channel guide. Run through in the middle of the night, whatever, 4 a.m, whenever. You will find us here, and we'll be here for you because we love you. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the horrific Chiller Theater. What?
And now his heart will strengthen when he receives electrical waves. And his mind will reach limits that are superhuman.
Oh, Ilona, you must act like you're the smartest one in the room, don't you?
Did I miss something? Did you two date and break up during the movie?
She never understood me. Don't touch me.
That you were interested in all studies by Dr. Helmut Wolfstein.
Helmut Frankenwolfstein.
Of the Transylvania Frankenwolfsteins.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta take this.
You and your sick ringtones. Turn that off during the movie.
This can't be scientific. This can't be scientific. I love her. I love that. You know what also can't be scientific?
What's that?
The Nielsen television ratings.
Why is that?
Because our viewers don't seem to have rating books.
Go.
It's not scientific and it ain't fair.
Oh, come on now. I don't think we're not even allowed to talk about it on television.
We know
are we?
you're out there.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
During ratings.
Yeah, we know. You know, the deal is that we produce this show for your benefit, and we don't. There's no ulterior motive here. Not
no
like we
ulterior
make money. funny. That's certainly true. Why are we doing this anyway? What if, did you ever figure that out?
There is an indirect relationship to the amount of fun we get doing the show.
That is
and
right.
How we're compensated.
That is exactly right. And we are all about the fun, as you might imagine.
So this is real.
That's right.
This is real, right?
Now,
here.
I've heard tell that there's going to be color movies in our future. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Everybody else is getting HD and we're getting color.
Right, exactly. We are only 40 years behind. Converter box to us means that our movies are viewable. That's all. It doesn't mean they're in HD. It's not digital. It just means that you can actually see and hear our movies now. But hey, we're on the cutting edge of 1950s television right here on the old Chiller Theater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You and I are television veterans, my friend. Do you know I've been on longer than any other person on Green Bay television? You know that?
A veteran of the TV wars.
I think so.
He's got the limp and everything.
Oh, yeah, I'll show you the limp. Wait, what is that?
They're out there, cruising the streets at night. Juveniles, with no regard for the law. And you, the gas station employee, are the target of these irresponsible hooligans. The convenience store counter is the front lines in the war on underage drinking. You must learn to defend yourself or be prepared to pay the price. There are tools you can use in this war on minors: warning signs and birthday charts. But nothing as powerful as the identification check. Read all the information carefully to make sure you're not being duped. Be suspicious of long-haired hippies who park in the far corner of your lot. You know the type. They think you're nothing but a joke. It's your job to teach them the law is no laughing matter. Also be aware of high activity periods, particularly prom night. The fact he's wearing a bow tie does not make him a grown man. A wise gas station employee knows the usual suspects and all their tricks, like the hurry up technique, or leave the money and run. Some clever young people try to disguise their appearance. One of the most popular methods, the cowboy hat. Look carefully. That's not Conway Twitty. It's Daryl Van Vonderen's boy from down the street. Many inexperienced workers overlook the female miners. But don't let their curvy figures deceive you. This amateur fell prey to what's called the double D distraction. He checked out everything but her ID. Fear is not the enemy. Because of it, your business will sell related items. Chips, chip dip, and wieners. It can all add up to big bucks for your establishment. Hopefully, someday the young people of this country can grow up to become law-abiding drunk Americans.
Hey, everybody, we're back on the old Chiller Theater, Fury of the Wolfman. What's up, man?
I'm almost embarrassed to say a paper cut. Actually, it's not a paper cut. It's more of a paper abrasion, but it really hurts. There's no blood, but it's right in that little crease there.
We can get blood out of it. We can get blood out of it. Can you imagine having wolf-like tendencies? Do you know what I'm saying? I mean,
tendencies?
Yeah, well, right.
For biting people
well,
and
whatever. I mean,
eating
just
raw meat?
I think if you were going through your day and suddenly you took on some animal persona, let's say that you had like weasel desires during the course of the day. It doesn't have to be a wolf. It could be a weasel. It could be a gerbil. I used to actually have gerbil times when I thought I was a gerbil at work. That was not good. And I would run the wheel. You should have seen me run the huge wheel. It was very upsetting, but I was in good shape. When I ran the wheel, dude, it was sweet. It was. I tell you, boy,
you know what? I would pay money to see that.
Cedar chip underwear, too. What's a castle without a few freaks chained to the dungeon, I always say.
I always ask the realtor to check the dungeon before I buy.
There you go.
You should know, this is where the Swedish version goes down a different road.
Oh, yeah, Doc? You mean we're missing some naughty stuff?
But only if you consider bestiality wrong.
Just as well, then. Oh, since when does fire make you spit blood?
Well, he forgot to bite his blood capsule, and he knew the director would only make one take, so...
What the hell?
She also had control over me.
Is that true? Was Alona controlling her, too?
Well, that's her story, and she's sticking to it.
A little shag do minx. Hey, everybody, we're back on Fury of the Wolfman. I like this flick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a lot of action for most of ours. It does action. Let's say that together. Action. It has bad action. A lot of, if you could put cats in this, I think it would be really spectacular. Do you know that?
Oh, as long as there's whipping.
Oh, that's...
I'm down for whipping.
No, I agree. I think...
borderline bestiality.
Oh, yeah. I've always enjoyed those, what are those monks that whip themselves with eucalyptus fronds or whatever?
Yeah.
What is it that they use? Maybe not eucalyptus.
Ouch.
Maybe I'm mixing my koala bear fetish with the monks, I tell you. I don't know what that is. I have a, I've always had a thing for koala bears.
Explains a lot.
Well, they're soft and really slow. They're real easy to be with. They're not...
I've seen things in the green room
that
are now explainable.
Yeah, well, that's the eucalyptus that made it the green room. It wasn't the green room before. I brought in all that eucalyptus for my little koala friends. Here they are. Hey, everybody, here we are back at the old Chiller Theater. What do you got there, Doc? Working on a little something?
You know, I have this love-hate thing going for the evil mad scientist in the movie.
I know you do.
Who is, oddly enough, a female. Don't see a lot of those.
No.
But I try to express my conflicted emotions over her.
Yeah. The Medusa Lisa.
Yeah.
The Mona Dusa. It's the Mona Dusa.
That's good stuff.
I'll tell you, I've done some Mona when I'm dropping a Dusa every once in a while. It's like, hey, what's that noise coming out of the restroom? It's the Mona Dusa. Just stay away. It'll turn you to stone. If you know what I mean. That's very, very nice. Man, you're a creative dog. You really are.
Ilona, you're so evil.
The sad part is this hangs in his dining room, and this is what you look at when you're eating your grilled cheese, isn't it? Is it? You know what I mean? Oh, do not tongue the painting. All right, most of us have artwork. We do not lick or touch the artwork. We view it. You, on the other hand, you turn it into a bigger moment. You know, miniskirts and shag hairdos are fine, but this piano bar just sucks.
Except in Peanuts cartoons.
Yeah, just don't start dancing like you're in a Peanuts cartoon.
Too late.
Stop.
I have to be destroyed either by another beast or at the hands of a woman who loves me enough to kill me using a silver bullet. She must put that bullet through my heart.
That woman exists, I want you to know. I would die for you.
Did she say she will die for him?
Sounded more like, I will diaper you.
Well, she does love him.
Dr. Helmut Wolfstein.
Frankenwolfstein.
Diary of Eva Wolfstein.
Well, I'm thinking that was you in college, Doc.
What, all the freaks are partying in the halls and I'm hitting the books? Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, did you ever wonder what goes on in Spain? This is Spain, right?
Spain?
Is it Mexico or
Yes,
Spain?
yes.
It's Spain, right?
The movie's made in Spain. You do listen to my lores.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, it makes you wonder about Spain because, among the people think that Spain, Spain is a strange place. Do you know that you can go to stores in Spain where they have nothing but ham? Do you know, this is really true.
Do
you can
tell.
Look this up. Google this up one time.
Do tell.
There are stores where you can go and they have like 100 different kinds of ham. And you can buy like slices of all different kinds of ham that you eat right there.
I've heard of Spanish hamburger.
No. I'm literally like, I'll take 38 different kinds of ham and they will slice you little chunks of little pieces of ham.
Kinds of ham?
They are freaks.
It's all
when
pink, isn't it?
No, they're freaks when they come to ham. I'm telling you, it's Spain, man. It's a very unusual, a beautiful place, but ham-like. Do you believe me?
And
Check it out.
They like their Wolfman movies.
Their Wolfman and their ham.
Google that one time.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, we got a real interesting checkup coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Checkup?
Yeah, a little different checkup. Dr. Wolfstein, or Wolfstein, as I like to say. You know, have you had a checkup recently?
Well, it depends.
Well, no, I'm not asking what you're wearing. I said, did you have a checkup? Sorry about that. So, have you had a checkup recently?
No, not a physical.
You
no.
haven't?
I've had a psychic.
You know, I'm
checkup.
crossing over right now. I'm getting a little older, so my checkup this year is going to include the camera vision routine.
The Katie Couric cam.
Oh, yeah. I'm really looking forward to that thing.
Nice.
I'll tell you what, because every time I
could
go,
save you the
I'm
trouble.
at Best Buy looking at cameras, I'm thinking, how is that? Oh, hello. Hello, everyone. I'm all clear. What was? Do not.
Nothing.
Please turn away, people. What just happened here? Because like you think he just came behind me with that? He truly gave me a start by actually contacting me with that device. Not so pleasant, friends.
Ilona, my daughter.
Wow, one mystery solved with just 3 words.
What? I didn't even know there was a mystery.
Well, he was Dr. Franken Wolfstein.
Whatever.
You know, a better mystery? How long until Shag-Do Girl falls out of that dress?
Oh, we're pretty far off the road, you know. Only the village people come here and sometimes guests from the castle.
The cowboy and the Indian are always getting drunk and tearing up the joint.
The village people. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's YMCA.
They come frequently?
No, it's just that recently there's a lot of action.
Can you tell me about it?
That would make my day.
Punk. Another mystery solved, Doc.
I guess she fell out of that dress.
It's your beloved Erica.
Hey everybody, Dr. Wolfstein with the checkup there, Wolfstein. You know, I had a similar checkup. My doctor, everything was sort of cool, and he was tapping and doing all the stuff he does. You know, do this and cough and feeling here and and then he took a small bite of my flesh, and I just couldn't. I did not get that. I mean, rarely. You know, I'm not looking, and he turns and he took a small bite of my arm and was, kind of chewing it and what.
Did he spit it out?
No. I mean, he seemed to
Did
be
he put it on a
regaled.
slide?
Well,
to look at it under the
maybe later. I'll tell you what, I slid on out of there. I'll tell you that much right now, with a large hole, a large bite hole in my arm.
What do they charge you for that?
I'll tell you
Well, can I get one of those?
No, you can. You can. In fact, he's here right now. Strangely enough, I got him with me, just in case you'd like a little checkup.
Oh.
Hey, friends, check us up too. We're here every single week. We love you. Let's go enjoy a little more Chiller Theater. What? Hey, everybody, we're back on the old Chiller Theater, getting ready to groove on the final segment of the movie here.
Do you like the movies that are dubbed from another language into English?
Oh, I've always
They're kind
liked
of funny
those,
because
yeah.
the translations are not always right on the ball. Somebody suggested to me once that maybe we ought to just junk the soundtrack and do our own dialogue.
Oh, and that would be fun. I
should try
wish
that
we could
sometime.
spend 80 hours per movie, because that would be neat. I'd love to be able to give up the rest of my life to be able to redub movies. That'd be a lot of fun.
Think what we could charge for that.
Oh, I know. We could charge $2.
We could send an invoice.
Wouldn't
and
that
everything.
be neat? Yeah, I figure Van Vredes would love that one. Here's another $3 worth of movie action. You know, I just want to say, Van Vredes, thank you so much. You have hung with us through thick and thin. Folks, if you're thinking about buying anything where you might be able to go to Van Vredes, please do, okay? Please. Why don't you just go there and hang out and look around in case you might want to buy something?
Van Vredes, thank you. And what are you thinking?
That's exactly right. All right, let's go see the conclusion of Fury of the Wolfman. Hit. Hey, everybody, we're back in the old Chiller Theater. What do you think, Big Doc? Sorry
But I
about
had some
that, my
schmutz
friend.
there? I had some schmutz there?
There was some schmutzing.
Oh.
There was some schmutz there. Hot was the schmutz you left there. Hot is... Norton, how about if you? Norton, how about if you? I'll tell you what. No, I have to say, I do want to say for a minute, I've been enjoying the Mr. T infomercial for the Flavor Wave.
Yes.
Have you seen that one?
See, kids, he really is a big star.
Hey, boy, what do you mean? I'm not going to eat a steak that's frozen solid. How you going to do that?
Oh, man, as I get older, my Mr. T, I can do it in streaks, but boy, it hurts the throat. Hey, stick with us next week. Our movie is Night Tide, one of my favorites, right? Kind of a fishy delight. And a really, really good movie. I love it. And I tell you, I think we're on a really good roll here. We got Werewolf in a Girl's Dorm coming up. We got lots of fabulous movies. Don't you think?
And if you haven't seen them, they're new to you.
That's right. Tell your friends. Thanks, Van Vrides. Thank you. We love you. Or what?